Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mama Jojo Roy and Real. And if you are new here on my channel, I talk about my personal weight loss journey, what I am doing to lose my weight. Yes, your girl came to America some years ago. She was 185 pounds, and guess what? She went up to 350 pounds. Can you imagine that? So I talk about what I'm doing. I'm an intermittent fasting coach. I'm a gut health coach. I'm a vegan nutrition coach. I have over 8 diplomas and I'm still in school getting more because I'm learning about my body and I'm learning. I'm I'm an avid faster. I fast every week. So if you look at or most of my videos you see I'm talking about a different fasting I'm doing. Either I'm going on a new fast or I'm coming off a fast or I'm doing this method of fasting this week or that week. That's what my channel is about. And I also talk about budgeting. Yes, March, sit and learn about how stupid I was. I used to live a financial lie. Can you imagine living on credit, buying things I could not afford? I was a financial mess. And then finally, I will talk about world cultures. Yes, I love to learn about other people's culture. I love to learn about their foods. I love to learn about their way of life, how they do things, their religion. I took an interest to it in my travel life. So I'll talk about, bring some of those things as well to you guys. But for today, I'm going to talk about just a few of the changes that I experienced during my 21-day fast. The first change, like water fast. So if you are starting water fasting for the first time and you're a woman, or you want to start water fasting, and I'm just going to share my symptoms. That does not mean it will happen to you, or that does not mean this is like a one size fit all. And that's why I always say in the fitness industry, it's never one size fit all. Because as I said, we all have different genealogy, we have different family history, all of our diets are not the same. Our body structure and makeup is not the same. Our blood type is not so based on all of these factors I've just said, my experience may not be your experience, and your experience may not be my experience. It's not like one size fit all in the fitness and health industry. But I just want to share a few of the things that happened to me when I was on my 21-day fast. So if you decide to do a 21-day water fast and you begin to experience some of these things, at least you can have something to relate to. Because you see, as sometimes when we share our stories, we share our truth, we share our testimonies, people are uplifted, people can relate to the stories and it can empower them as well. So I'm going to talk about just a few things that I experienced during my 21-day water fast. The first thing I experienced during my 21-day water fast was my delayed cycle. I usually get my period around this first to the third of the month, but because I was fasting, I did not get it. It's not that I'm getting symptoms of having it from the third. It's now that I'm getting the breast tenderness. It's now that I'm craving the foods that I usually crave when it's the time of that month. That's why I did a video, because I was going to do a Daniel fast, but because I know I gained weight during that period, so that's why I switched my fasting method to juice, the coconut water and water fast, so I don't gain any weight, because I just lost 27 pounds for the 21 days. So from the third, I know, and you see it's almost the end of the month, and I did not panic, because I know, like in the past, when I am very physical and I'm going to the gym like twice a day, in the morning I'll go run, and then in the evening I'll probably go for Zumba, I'll go for spinning, or I'll go for just different kinds of physical activity at the gym. I will notice that my period will be shorter, even though I was eating. So I can see why, because I was eating nothing, and God was like, you know what? I'm not going to put more on her, so let me delay it. So now I'm feeling the symptoms because I started eating again on Wednesday. So that's one of the things that happened to me for my 21-day water fast. Now, the second thing that happened to me, I had a lot of mental clarity. I was able to do all of my readings for school and everything. But what really the drawback to it was I could not do any housework. So if you look at my videos, like I did another video, how am I preparing for my 21-day water fast. Before I went on my water fast journey, because I was traveling during that time, I packed my suitcase, all the things that I had to take with me. I had everything ready. All the clothes that I had to clean, I cleaned the clothes, I cleaned the towels, the bathroom, the home, house, everything was sparkling clean. Everything that I needed for the 21 days were in reach. I knew where everything was so that I didn't have to struggle to look for different things, right? So during the 21-day water fast, like I would come from work, the only thing I would do is brush my teeth, take a shower, and I would just crash. I would just see the pile of towels sitting over. I would see that first of all the kitchen was sparkling clean, except I would have like the water bottles. I would just see them over there. There was no energy for me to like take the towels and say I'm gonna put them in the laundry room and wash them, take them to no. I didn't have that kind of energy. I didn't have that kind of an energy to say, oh, let me just pack all the water bottles and put them outside. No, I had no energy like that. The only energy I had to do was to get up, brush my teeth, bathe my skin, iron my clothes for work, and sit and do my readings for school. And then go to work, come from work. And if I hear music playing, I would dance. I had energy to dance, but I had no energy at all to do any schoolwork. So I had mental clarity. I had the strength to work at work. I had the strength to sit and read and write, but I didn't have any strength to do any housework. And as you see, like what I did was I created piles. I'm not going to lie to anyone. I created piles, so I had all the piles of towels, I had the piles of beddings, I had the books and everything. So because I'm reading, so all the books that I needed to read, I have them in reach of me so that it's not difficult if I want to read them. So I made everything so simple. So during the fast, when I got weak, like I just had a pile of towels, the pile of dirty. I did not do any laundry because I prepared myself for it. So for the 21 days, I got over 50 towels, right? I did all the laundry, got 50 towels, folded them, took the clothes to the cleaners, the clothes I was going to wear, packed all of the, for the most part, all of the physical activity that I was going to do during the 21 days, I did them prior to embarking on my fast so that I didn't have to do it. So I was a little lazy. So, and then it is now, because I just got back from a church conference, it is now not, because I'm eating now, that I'm going to start cleaning the house again, doing the laundry, putting things in order. But hey, I wouldn't lie to anyone, because I was tired to do housework. I just dropped everything where I left it. That's what I did. And then the third thing that happened to me was after I broke my fast on Wednesday, I was still tired. My energy did not come back right away. Because my energy did not come back right away. I broke my fast on the 22nd. On the Thursday, I was still weak and tired because I was eating fruits and vegetables and light food. And then on Thursday, I was still tired, weak and tired, right? And on Friday is when I started eating some salads put some salads back into my diet. And then I put a little bit of beans in my diet. And then I did, like, I don't eat rice, and I put like buckwheat back in my diet. And then gradually, I can feel my strength coming back. So I don't know if you're 21-day water fasting, maybe you may be the lucky one, or maybe your experience may be different, but I did not gain all of my full energy back until, I'll probably say this morning. So it's been like 3 days after my fast. My body is readjusting to food. So now I have my energy. And the final thing that I experienced was bleeding gums. If you realize, I did a previous video on what I did to stop my bleeding gums and everything. So because I was not eating, whenever you don't eat, your body, there is a growth process going on. So it's healing your body and regrowing cells. So I'm thinking similarly that was happening to my gum. For some reason, because I was not eating, and I did some research on it because I was like, okay, what is going on? And it was because my gum was regenerating. There were growth going on, my body was healing itself, so that's why I was receiving and getting the bleeding gums. But then once I put some salt in my diet, like once I started brushing my teeth back with salt because I'll do the oil pulling, but once I started eating again, I see everything is like, okay, back to normal, So when I brush my teeth tonight, I will really go and see, but all of that bleeding that was happening, the intense bleeding and everything, and I would see the sores and everything because my body was regenerating and regrowing and getting rid of old cells. That was happening to me. So I just thought to just share some of the things that I experienced during the 21-day fast. Will I do 21-day fast again? Yes. And as I said, I'm going to fast with the Muslim people during Ramadan for 30 days. I've been researching on the Muslim fast and what it is and how to do it and everything. And right now I've met a lady. I'm going to go to the mosque, to the imam, to meet with the imam to talk more about the fasting process. So it's going to be 30 days of fasting, and I have to learn how to read the sun because I think the Muslims don't eat until the sun goes down, and they don't have to eat. They can eat until they can eat after the sun goes up. So I'm doing a lot of reading of the Quran and talking to a lot of veteran Muslims to help me. I'm not a Muslim, but I just want to go through with this journey with them because if you look at Prophet Muhammad, he fasted on Mondays and Thursday through his life, and he fasted to heal. So I'm a Christian, but I just want to go along on this journey as well. And then for the Lent season, I will figure out what I'm actually going to do for the Lent season. But because I fast a lot, I'm often the fasting lady, I just do it all. I just want to explore other cultures, other religions, and see how they fast. And if I'm available, if I have the time, and I will fast. And finally, what happened to me? I spent no money. I spent only $21 on food because I bought 21 gallons of water for the 21 days. So I spent only $21 during that time. So I saved a lot on my budget. And one of the things that happens when you fast is your budget. Because I do I do budget for everything. And my food budget will be like around $400 to $500, $600 a month, because of the organic food. And eating healthy is very expensive relative to eating junk foods. So now, like, my budget shrunk, and if I continue fasting, so it means that if I'm allocating $500 a month for food, and if I'm fasting for 2 weeks a month, so you mean that I'm probably going to be spending like $100 and $125 for food. I can take that money and put it in another pocket. So that's something I'm going to talk about. So those are the changes and the experiences I see. And then on the positive side, I look younger, I look hotter, I look nice. People are noticing the difference, and it is what it is. This is my experience. So I'm not saying that you're going to experience what I experienced. I'm not saying that your situation will be my situation, but just in case that happens to you, you know that it's normal and this phase shall pass and it's nothing serious and critical. Just hang in there and keep pushing to reach your goal. I love you, and this is Mama Jojo Raw and Real. If you like what I've just shared, please share this video, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you, and please hit the subscribe button. Mama Jojo Raw and Real.